All right, it is the end of 2020. Well, technically not for me, but for you, by the time you see this, it's going to be New Year's Eve. That's when this video is going to be made live. So Happy New Year to those of you out there watching it on New Year's Eve, I guess. Actually, a lot of my videos are uploaded about 4 to 6 weeks before you see them. They're uploaded and then scheduled to go live. So that's how I've been doing it for most of this year. So anyways, I want to talk about what my plans are for 2021. There's going to be some changes coming to my channel. And I'm going to start right off in the beginning here, making a comment about something, not about my channel plans, but just something that's kind of annoyed me over this year, which is actually a couple of my videos, not just this year, but in years past. They've actually been demonetized or limited ads, or even one had an age restriction put on it. And there's really nothing in the video that would really warrant that. And some of them have been reversed and fixed, and other ones haven't been. One not long ago was actually, it was pepper plants in the video. Pepper plants. No drugs. There's no children in the video. There's no profanity. No sexual things or sexual innuendos or anything even that would come close to be age restrictive or limited ads. And all I could really come down to thinking about is just maybe some of the wording in the title nothing was even suggestive, but something that YouTube just picks up on, some of the wording, nothing in the tags that I'm aware of. But there was something there that even after I tried to go back and fight it, it still would not be fixed, and it's still age restricted as of this time. And I got really annoyed by that, and I have to conclude that it seems to be in only the videos where I'm showing plants in the video. Kind of like the YouTube algorithm, I guess, automatically just says, oh, there's a plant in the video, it must be a drug. I can't even say the word because this video would probably demonetize too. I'm not even sure I'm going to monetize this video or not, but maybe I will. But anyways, yeah, I've seen that for other people too on their channels. If there's a plant in the video, if it looks like it's in a grow tent and it looks like it's in a pot, it seems like those videos automatically get flagged as potentially inappropriate for some viewers or age restrictive, just because it might be a pepper plant or any kind of plant for that matter. So that's been really difficult to deal with. A lot of those videos that I've done where they've been limited ads haven't really been harming my channel or limiting my revenue in any kind of way. Maybe just a tiny bit, but it's not a big deal. But some videos, if they were to become demonetized and they're very successful, that would hurt my channel quite a bit, or at least my revenue. Sorry for my voice. I don't know what's going on with my voice. I already had the C word a few months ago, and it's not that, so don't worry about that. So anyways, with that out of the way, my plans are actually going to be a reduction in my content frequency for 2021. And I wanted to just I made a couple notes here, and actually some interesting facts about my channel when I looked at the analytics. I don't look at them often, but 89% of my viewers are male. That's a lot. And I was actually kind of wondering why I've been getting so many personalized comments on my channel that were, well, let's just say they're personalized. But that makes sense because 89% of my viewers are male, and those comments were coming from men. The other thing that was kind of interesting to me was only 50% of my views come from mobile devices. And in this day and age, I really would expect that to be much higher. Although 50% is a lot, it seems like everyone these days, especially even over the past 5 years, have been using mobile devices, watching YouTube all day and whatever, whether they be at work, in the bathroom, or whatever, wherever they're watching it. It seems like people watching stuff on computers, like desktop PCs these days, is actually becoming less. Because in my job, I see that so few people actually use a desktop computer anymore. So it is surprising to me that only 50% come from a mobile device. And if you're thinking, well, they're probably watching on their TV or some other device, smart device that's not mobile, it's not. A very, very small percentage actually come from that. So the other thing is kind of tying into what I'm getting to is the reason why I'm kind of going to be reducing the frequency of my content is only 4.7% of my views actually come from subscribers. So it really means that the frequency at which I post my videos isn't really making much of a difference, because when they get uploaded, only 4.7% of my subscribers are actually watching those videos, which is where a lot of those initial views where you want them to come from is your subscribers. So if you're trying to make money off of YouTube, which that basically is what I'm doing, even though I enjoy what I'm doing, it doesn't really make much sense for me to actually try to keep uploading videos constantly when I'm only getting such a small percentage of views coming from my subscribers. And that's not really the fault of my subscribers. It's just the way YouTube works. So as a side note to that, if you are a subscriber, only, I think, 11% of you actually click the bell icon to notify when I upload a video. So maybe you want to watch more of my videos, and you probably want to click that bell icon so you'll be notified. It's not a big deal if you don't do it. You might have a reason why you don't want to do that. That's fine. Just saying, maybe you don't know about the bell. So anyways, that was just a couple interesting facts about the channel. And I'm hoping this video isn't too long already for you. I'm hoping that some people are still watching it. This is for my subs anyway, so I hope you're seeing this. So my plans for 2021 is going to be only uploading once a month. That's going to be a minimum. So right now my plan is going to be uploading the first Sunday of every month. This whole year I've been doing, excuse me, I set out at the beginning of this year to do 2 videos per month, 2 uploads per month every other Sunday. And I've accomplished that goal. I haven't even ended the year yet, but I already know I've accomplished that goal. So yeah, it's going to be that, plus there's going to be a random Thursday every now and then. Probably it's not going to be every month, but I might do a Thursday out of that month randomly for a random video. That's kind of been the premise of my channel, or not the premise, but it's kind of been an ongoing thing with my channel for a little bit here. So every now and then I do a Thursday video. It's just basically something I might want to do that's not quite related to the stuff I've been doing. So as far as that year goes, 2021, next year, or tomorrow for some of you for watching it on New Year's Eve, that's what it's going to be. I may do 2 videos per month. In some cases, I may do a second video. It just depends on how much content I have. And that's kind of what I'm getting to. The problem with the kind of stuff I do on my channel is it's mostly plant-related things. Although the past couple videos have been like bacteria growing. That's just a rabbit hole that I fell down. It's been fun, to be honest. I hope people have been enjoying it and getting some value out of it. But most of my content is plant-related stuff. And although I can have a few discussions about horticultural things, a lot of the stuff I do on my channel is experimental with plants. And it's very difficult to sustain the kind of frequency that I've been doing with my channel for the past couple of years. Since 2016, I've been doing basically nonstop growing experiments and overlapping each other too, so 2 to 3 at a time, just so I can maintain the content. The frequency is so that I can maintain the content. I do them for myself. I do the experiments because I want to learn from it, and I want to show that information to other people, and whatever value you get out of it that's up to you. But the problem is that because it takes so long to grow things, and because I'm kind of running out of ideas to do, and I don't want to get too overly complicated with experiments. You can go way down a rabbit hole when it comes to growing plants and really dive into a lot of different things, very scientific stuff. But this channel has never really been about, and what I do has never really been about diving into such deep details about plants. I try to keep it simple and on the surface and just like, does it do better here or does it do better here? I don't want to dive into like a cellular structure and all this stuff. It's too complicated, and a lot of people don't really want to follow that. That would be actually kind of boring for a lot of people. So the frequency is going to reduce because of that. And I also don't want to wear out the hobby. So, this has been a hobby of mine since I've been a young teenager, I guess. I'm almost 40 years old, for those who don't know. It's been hobby of mine, an interest of mine for a long time, gardening outside. Hydroponics has only been recently incorporated into that hobby over the past 4 years or so. And before that, it was just outdoor growing. And I've learned a lot over the years. It's definitely been fun, but if I keep doing it, it starts to become kind of like, I don't know if I want to, continue with it at this level. It's kind of ruining my ambition just to keep constantly doing it, because the fact is that, I have a job. YouTube is not my job. It's a secondary source of income, but it's certainly not a job. But it's became a job over time, because a lot of my spare time actually goes into making the videos and coming up with ideas and growing plants and tending to those plants. So, while right now I might be on vacation from work, and it feels like I have a lot of time on my hands right now, the fact is that I really don't. Outside of this time frame, I could be working sometimes 6 days a week. It just depends. And I don't really have a lot of time to do stuff for myself, other things. So that's about it for this video. I guess I'll see you next year.